Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be doing my story on the time when I went to Benidorm, which is in Costa Blanca, Spain. So let's jump right into it. Now, I went basically last minute. The holiday was booked just at like 2 or 3 weeks before, so it wasn't booked a long time back, and we paid an extra £10 per person, and we got a 4-star hotel, and the 4-star hotel that was chosen in Benidorm for us was the brand newly built, the Levante hotel, and it come with a spa, even though the spa part was being built. We did actually get upgraded to all-inclusive on that holiday, and we was on the top floor, and we had a beautiful view. The only thing was the hotel was a long way from the beach, and it was a long way from the old town, but however it was only up the road really from the Benidorm Palace, which I'll tell you more about the Benidorm Palace later on in the video. So basically we had a morning flight, from what I can remember, and it took about 2.5 hours from Birmingham to Alicante, and then an hour or so from Alicante to the hotel. Again, we went out of season, so obviously it wasn't the hottest, but generally throughout our holiday we did have good weather. It was sunny, so it wasn't really hot, or etc. Like it is a lot hotter in the summer, for instance, but I would say it was probably about 80 Fahrenheit, for instance, a lot of the time, so between say 75 and 80. So again, it was just plenty warm enough, or say between say 23 and say 28 degrees Celsius, around about there. So yes, it's a beautiful resort, Benidorm. Again, lots to do for people all ages. It's a nice beach as well, with white sand. The hotel, it had a bit of a island lagoon style pool. It wasn't really large, but like the indoor pool and spa centre was just being built at the time. There was also some fantastic entertainment, like with discos, professional acts, such as I've seen an amazing acrobatics, so, and that was amazing what the performers did, and again, different types of entertainment. Again, there was like a disco entertainment went on to about 11 o'clock at night. So if you did want to go to bed afterwards, then you could do, because it just stayed around 11 o'clock. Again, there was daytime activities as well, like fitness activities such as aqua aerobics, all sorts of activities, like rifle shooting, what my dad did, and also Benidorm has a brilliant array of shops, souvenir shops, cafes. Again, you don't need to stay in a hotel if you don't want to. There's different grades of hotels from say like 2 star upwards. I know there's a couple of 4-star hotel. The hotel next door, Oasis, that was and like the Pelican, they were all 4-star. So but you don't need to stay in a 4-star. You could stay in a 3-star if you wanted. Like if you wanted to stay up the Old Town, you could stay. I think there's a 3-star hotel for Fiesta or maybe Bristol Park, up that way. Again, the whole Old Town's nice to go and visit. Also, there's lots of entertainment at night, from like pubs, bars, nightclubs, also British bars, cafes open, as well as say tapas bars. So yes, there's a variety. There's also restaurants as well. You don't also you could stay in a youth hostel if you wanted to, as well, or maybe an Airbnb, or if you wanted to stay in apartments, and there's plenty of apartments. Again, Benidorm is a large resort and it's jam-packed with things to do. Also, just outside Benidorm itself, there's the wonderful Terra Mystica theme park, and that was absolutely fantastic. There was only one ride at the time, the T-Rex, that wasn't open, the roller coaster, the large roller coaster, but apart from that, all the other rides were working at the time, which again, there was a fantastic like water shoots, and again, it's a family theme park, so children's rides as well as family rides, and the layout of it was absolutely fantastic, and you could also get something to eat while you were out there. I had a packed lunch actually, from what I can remember from the hotel. That's another thing that you could have requested with the hotel, to have a packed up lunch. Also, sometimes companies do blanket trips, which is like a free half-a-day tour around the area. Mum and Dad have been on those and they've really enjoyed those. So you don't need to hire a car. Again, I thought it was like well worth the extra money, even though it was quite expensive, about £45 at the time. But I just thought it was worth it for the day. And yes, I just really enjoyed myself. Another thing that if you go on the beach, and you've got beach bars and beach like cafes in Benidorm, and again you've also got activities for say the children, and you've also got water sports on the beach, volleyball, so different activities, as well as your hotel activities, a lot of, again, 2 to 4 star hotels, or 2 to 5 star hotels have a range of activities, obviously less so in a 2 star hotel in Spain, but you would still at least have a pool to go in. Also, apartments in Spain also have entertainment program as well, whether they're between say 2 or 4 star apartments, or 2 or 5 star apartments. Again, in Spain you'll be guaranteed at least a pool, and a section for children, unless it's an adult only hotel, and obviously adult only hotels you would have to be at least a certain age, 16 or 18, to again qualify. But yes, the resort Benidorm has a lot to do for people all ages, in my opinion, and again, if you're looking for quite a hot place in the summer to go to, between say June and August time, you're probably getting say around 85 Fahrenheit, or say 30 to say 40 degrees, it depends. But again, as always, you could always get the odd shower of rain. I mean, a lot of the activities in the hotels generally, unless you're in like a spa hotel where you can go either to say a gym, or go for say like sauna and facials, etc. And most of the activities would be outside, but again, if you are lucky enough to basically have say like a 4 or 5 star hotel, that's, or 3 star plus for instance, then you are lucky enough to have basically a hotel with indoor facilities, for instance indoor gym, pool, etc., massage centre, whatever. Then obviously you are very lucky then. Again, there's also markets to visit in Spain, which is always good. Again, I really enjoyed going to the Benidorm market, and I can remember bringing back some perfume from there, which I really liked at the time. Again, there was a variety sold on Benidorm market. Again, if you go to your hotel or apartments, etc., welcome meeting, then it tells you everything that you can do in the area. and everything like nearby that you can get a trip going up to, and also different nighttime activities like pub or club crawl, if you wanted to go on one of those. And another thing is Benidorm's also very popular, also with say special occasions such as stag and hen do's, also say honeymoons for instance as well, or even probably getting married out there, some people. So again, it depends what sort of room you're looking for. If it's just a twin room, then again, or a double room, then again you may be able to get something last minute, or if you're going in a group, or you're looking for a family room such as 2 adults, 2 children, or say a 1 adult, 1 child, etc. Because sometimes brochures do give single parent offers as well, or generally family rooms and single rooms and group bookings, they do tend to go quickly, because again you've got group bookings for say a walking group of walkers for instance, or a group of friends for instance. So it's again, they really can get booked up, the hotels. Again, not so much if you're looking for a twin or a double room, but it's more if you're looking for family, single, or a group booking, for instance. Or if you're deciding to go with a coach company, then again seats can get booked up pretty quickly, because again Spain is a popular destination whether you're travelling by air or maybe by coach. It is, a lot of people like to go, so it can get booked up, and plus Spain is also one of the cheaper countries to visit, and the exchange rate is again generally better than say other countries, and you get more for your money as well. That's another reason why people like to go to Spain. So what I will say, the Levante room was a large room, very large room, one of the largest hotel rooms that I've been in, and it had a large bathroom as well, with a bath and shower, and we also had like toothbrush and like little bubble baths and soaps and shampoos, etc., which again is always lovely when hotels give you those, because if you do run out of your own, then you don't need to go to the shop to buy them anything else, so it just saves you in that way. Again, the food was fantastic. Again, buffet breakfast and dinner time, and it was lovely, just a wide variety to choose from. Even if you was a fussy eater, you would probably find something in the hotel that you did like. So we also went to the pubs at night, and again they were fantastic. And also we went to the Benidorm Palace, and we had a meal in with the price. Also we seen the show, and the dancing was absolutely fantastic that we seen, and it was just amazing to watch. The seats were like very comfortable, and yes, it was just amazing to see a show like that. And I would definitely recommend it, definitely 100%, to have the meal, even though you do have to pay extra for it, but it's again well worth the extra. But with the fact, I would, especially if your accommodation's near the Benidorm Palace, I would just again walk around to it. I wouldn't actually bother booking as an excursion, and just, you know, book in advance with the actual place at the Benidorm Palace, because again you will get transport up there, but if you're only going around the corner, for instance, or you're very near by to the Benidorm Palace, then it's really pointless if you're in walking distance going there, for instance, for a night. But when we walked in, we had like it must have been a 3-course meal, and then we seen the show, and I think you could get drinks at the end, but you would probably be better to, if you were nearby, then walk it yourself. Obviously if you were further away, then you would probably be better to get a taxi or go on the excursion bus. But the excursion bus, they could be doing a lot of drop-offs at, say, other hotels and apartments, for instance, and it'd probably again waste more of your time that way. Or you would have to be ready for a lot earlier. But yes, it is definitely well worth seeing a show there. And obviously coming back, basically it was from Alicante to Birmingham, about 2.5-hour flight. From what I can remember, on the outward and incoming journey, there was no delays, and I can't remember any delays on the transfer either. So yes, I had a brilliant time and a brilliant week, and I would love to go there again and to see another show if I did go to Benidorm again, and to see Terra and to do one of another other things in Benidorm. That's if I did go back again. But again, it's a great place to go and visit and see, and I would definitely give it a big thumbs up. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in my next travel video, which is going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be travel footage part 2 on Barnstable. So please keep watching. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.